A single word for not allowed to be changed or must be this way. I'm looking for a specific word, that is slipping my mind, that means not allowed to be changed or has to be taken as law. The word I'm thinking of sounds something like invaluable or inviolable. An example of how to use it would be since the CEO likes it, this feature is underscore.
You can use the adjective immutable. Unchanging over time or unable to be changed.
Got it, the word is inviolable. Definition from Merriam-Webster. 1. Secure from violation or profanation. 2. Secure from assault or trespass. Inviolable at first glance doesn't precisely fit my example sentence. Since the CEO likes it, this feature is underscore. However, when emphasizing the importance of the feature in question to the point of making it sacrosanct, the word works.
This isn't a single word answer because it sounds more natural, especially in speech, to say that a thing is set in stone rather than using a single word. It's also short enough that it doesn't disrupt the flow of the sentence. Also, Merriam-Webster has a few alternatives for this phrase. So, my answer would be: since the CEO likes it, this feature is set in stone. Cambridge definition, emphasis mine. Set in stone to be very difficult or impossible to change. The schedule isn't set in stone, but we'd like to stick to it pretty closely. A very similar alternative, albeit strange sounding in spoken English, is enshrined. Thanks to Peter for the suggestion. From Merriam-Webster, emphasis mine. Examples of enshrine in a sentence: some teachers tend to enshrine their personal preferences as sacred rules of English grammar. By the time the monarchy was restored in 1660, the idea had taken hold that the spaces should be open to the public, a concept that was eventually enshrined in law in 1851. Another alternative is must have. Since the CEO likes it, this feature is a must have.
Stretching the definition of single word slightly, and it doesn't sound like the word you were thinking of, but perhaps, depending on the context, non-negotiable might do? Since the CEO likes it, this feature is non-negotiable. Which would work well if the context is something like: we need to remove some features from this release due to time constraints. Can be removed? Sorry, since the CEO likes it, this feature is non-negotiable.
It doesn't sound like the other words in form, but you might be looking for something like mandatory.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.